Good morning. I don't ever go live, so we'll see how this goes. So I'll just wait for anybody that wants to join to join. And like I said, I never ever go live. So we're just gonna wing it. So just be kind. Okay, so I think I'll just start off. So who that's watching just got a Cricut for Christmas or has a Cricut coming for Christmas? If you did, just like send an emoji or a wave or something. I don't know. Happy New Year. Oh my God, I didn't even say Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So 2021, let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one. Okay, and so like I said, I'm not super, okay, so there's like a little question thing that I'll be able to see. Okay, someone just got a new silhouette. I only use Cricut, so I don't use silhouette, but okay, and so I wanted to Happy New Year, Lala Creates Co. I love seeing my Tay tribe people here. Makes me feel like I'm not alone. Okay, so I wanted to make this like a live Q&A, but I also have a list of questions that I put at the beginning of the week, like in a little question box thing. So I'll start out with some of those, but if you have like live questions, oh my God, someone's here from Costa Rica. That is so cool. Okay, so I'll go over like some of the ones just to get us started. But if you have questions, just write them in the comment box, I guess, and we'll just go from there. So if you're just joining, yes, this is my first live. Well, I've done a live stream before, but I was just unboxing something, so we're gonna see how this goes. So one of the main question I think that I got was like where to start with your Cricut. So the Cricut machine can be super overwhelming, whether you got a Explorer or the Maker, either one. So my first machine was my Explorer Air 2 right here. That was my first one that I ever had, and I remember it being super overwhelming and confusing. Like I thought I was gonna just open up the box and start like busting out all these projects, and that was not the case. So I definitely learned from YouTube and things like that. So where to start is first take it out of the box, because I always get comments, people are like, it's been in the box for a year, you know, I've never taken it out of the box. So first take it out of the box and set it up. Hi Stephanie, thank you for joining. So take it out of the box and set it up. Next, there's a little practice project that comes with the Cricut, and so I think it's a card. Someone confirm if it's a card. I'm pretty sure it's a card. So you learn how to like cut out the cardstock, use the pen, and things like that. So first and foremost, do the practice project, because I think that will really help you. Yeah, someone just said that their Cricut was in the box for 9 months. I mean, sis, take it out of the box. No, but I totally get it. And yes, so the first project is a card. So definitely recommend doing that first. And then so some first project ideas. So once you get past the card and you're like, okay, I'm ready to do some stuff with my Cricut. Hi, Corinne. First project ideas. I think the easiest thing that you could do to get started is like a wine glass or a mug. So I think I would actually go with a mug first, because if you can find a mug, I think Oh, I put it away. So some mugs have like a more flat surface and they're not super like curved. So I would recommend doing something like that, because that you're going to be using vinyl and the mug and transfer tape. And I think it's like the most straightforward project that you could do. So my favorite wine glasses, I have one here because I'm going to do a tutorial later, are these from the dollar store. These are like the best wine glasses, and they're $1. Like, you can't go wrong. So anyway, so first project ideas, I would say wine glasses, mugs. If you want to get a little bit in the weeds, you could do stencils, you know, signs, things like that. So yeah, I think those are some good first project ideas. Okay, I wrote down my questions here because at first I put them on my phone and then I was like, I'm using my phone to stream, so it's not gonna work. So the next question I got was, what are like the basic tools that you need? So first, I just uploaded a video this morning. It was like my top 5 essential things that you need to get started with your Cricut. So I would encourage you to go look at that. I can't link it, so I don't know where I'm pointing exactly, but my basic 5 essentials are, what were they? Oh, first is these tools. So you can get this in the basic tool set. No, I'm not using a ring light right now. I'm just using the natural light from my window. But this basic tool set is gonna be like your best friend. So if you only wanted to pick one tool out of this to get, I would just buy a weeding tool. And so this is the Cricut brand, but they have other brands that are maybe a little bit more affordable. So definitely would invest in this basic tool set. It also comes with scissors, this little squeegee. I said this in my YouTube video too. I called this it was either this or this. I called it a scraper, and someone just came for me in the comments. They were really mad about that. So, anyways, so this tool set I would highly recommend you invest in. So someone just asked, where's my favorite place to order vinyl online? So my favorite, you guys, like, this is my vinyl collection. Can you see? Like, I have so much freaking vinyl. I haven't ordered vinyl in a really long time. But my favorite places to buy from are, they used to be 651vinyl.com, but I think they've changed their name. Corinne, you could correct me if I'm wrong, because I think you work with them pretty frequently. So 143 Vinyl, Auntie Tay, or Shop Auntie Tay. So I am one of her influencer affiliates. So I get a lot of vinyl gifted from her. But she has tons of good stuff on her website. So vinyl, HTV, transfer tape, tons of good stuff. And you can use my code, the Craft Scraps, for 10% off. I do receive a small commission, so I'll just put that out there. But I have a code. The Foiled Plan, Haley has a code. Corinne has a code. Like, there's tons of other awesome crafters that you can support. Which is the most affordable? Like I said, I haven't bought in vinyl in like a really long time, so I don't know exactly what's the most affordable. Someone else can maybe chime in. But yeah, I would just do your research. You can buy it off Amazon. 143 Vinyl, I think, is the best. They have really good customer service. They send you candy in like every package, like a little piece of candy. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, I think you can't go wrong. And then if you're like me and you literally cannot wait for shipping ever, go to Michael's. They have tons of vinyl also, and I'm pretty sure Joann's does too. So I'm gonna look at my little question box. Okay, so someone asked if I've done a music plaque. They wrote music plague, but I'm sure that's not what they meant. No, I haven't done a music plaque. I don't even know what that is. And then where do you get your sweatshirts from? So this sweatshirt, it says homebody, not homeboy. I made it a little bit too big, so some people think it says homeboy, but it says homebody. This one, literally couldn't tell you where I got this one from. It was an old sweatshirt that I think I either stole from my dad or my brother. I'm not sure. It's like Fruit of the Loom, I think. But the sweatshirt that I wore in my top 5 essentials video, that one is from Walmart. So I think I get a lot of mine from Walmart because I like the big, like oversized sweatshirts. So thank you for your questions. This is so fun. I feel like I'm like hanging out with my friends. I got like my coffee. Someone asked, what vinyl do I prefer? All my vinyl is Oracle. Pretty much for the most part, all of it's Oracle. And someone said that they want to try a stencil, but they're nervous. Okay, I totally feel you on that. Like, I totally get that. The first craft I ever did, hi Kelsey. Oh, love you, Kelsey. The first project I ever did, the reason I bought my Explorer Air 2 back here was to do stencils. To make a stencil for like 30 champagne flutes that I was etching for my best friend's wedding. I was her maid of honor, and I saw this thing on Pinterest, and I was like, I could totally, like we've all said a million times, like I could totally do that. So I went to Michael's, bought a Cricut, went to Michael's like 600 times that day because I didn't know what I needed. So hence why I put together that essentials video. But anyway, so yeah, I had to make like 30 stencils with etching cream on these skinny champagne flutes, and it was super intimidating, but I learned a lot. Like, I learned so much. And my favorite stencil film, okay, actually I'm going to back up. To make a stencil, you could just use regular vinyl. You can just use non-permanent vinyl if you wanted. Hi, Haley. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay. So this is live, so like I'm not able to edit any of this. So this is like all my just stream of thought. Haley from the Foiled Plan, I don't know if it's still premiering, but she has a Cricut kind of 101 basics beginner video going on right now on YouTube. So definitely go check her out. She's in the comments. She's right there in the comments. So if you want to go click on her and then go to her YouTube, she is doing that right now. And I think she's premiering it. So she's like answering questions just like this in the comments. So, so I was talking about stencils. So stencil, you can do a stencil from, or using just regular non-permanent vinyl, but that can get really expensive. So my favorite stencil film is this Aura Mask 813 stencil film. And I will say, so when I first got this stencil film, I was like, WTF, like why do people like this? It bubbles, it gets really weird when you like cut it. And so I literally thought every time it bubbled, I was basically just like SOL. And I swear to God, I probably threw away like a whole roll of vinyl or a whole roll of stencil film because I thought I ruined it. But Tiffany from OC Vintage Charm, she was like, no girl, you could still use it. It's still good. So I took her advice, and if it bubbles and stuff, it's still good. You could still pull a really good stencil from it. So I made this. It's gonna be backwards because I'm mirrored here, but I made this Joy stencil. It looks like it says Loy, but it says Joy. So anyway, I made this stencil with this stencil film and also this chalked up paint from the Creative Sister and some white acrylic paint from Michael's. I don't have it out, but anyway, this blue stencil film is awesome. So it can be very intimidating and a little bit temperamental, but it's awesome. So that's what I use for stencils. Haley, you bring me joy. You make me want to go to Canada. So when COVID or whatever is not over, but you know, when we've got it a little under control, I want to come to Canada and come see you. Okay, so do I have any more questions? Live questions? No. Okay, so I'll just go over a few of the more questions that I got in the little like question box that I did. So I had someone ask, what do I use to etch? So I think the exact question how it was worded is like, what's the best stuff to etch? I have etching tutorials already, actually, Michelle, but yes, I'll do more. Definitely, I'll do more. So I use this Armor Etch cream. This is the first bottle that I bought when I did my first project, and it's great. I don't have any projects. I'd have to like dig out whatever I've done with it, but this is awesome. It's really expensive from Michael's, but if you can like snag one of their 50% off coupons, like a regular price purchase, it's good stuff. And this has lasted me. I've had this for 3 years. So, definitely recommend this etching cream. Someone asked, what kind of camera do I use? So for this, I'm just on this is a iPhone 12, whatever. But for my tutorials, I use this is Joe's Canon really nice, like photographer camera. So, I use it to film my videos. I don't know what this is. Canon. I don't know, but it's fancy AF, and yeah, so that's what I use. Haley, do I have my the Armor Etch in my Amazon shop? I do. Okay, so I have an Amazon like affiliate shop, so I've linked. I don't keep up with it as much as I probably should, but I link most of my materials there, so I'm pretty sure my Armor Etch is linked there if you want to use it. I also have my printer linked, so this is the printer that I use. It's a HP DeskJet 3755. People always ask like, what printer do you use? And so that's the printer I use, and it's linked in my Amazon, but it's a good printer. If you're looking for something like affordable and small and portable, it's awesome. It's not the most consistent, and it's kind of a pain to like set up and stuff, but it works for me, so. Does iron-on work on all materials? Do you prefer 100% cotton? So I've never checked like the blend of the shirts that I've ever made, because I don't sell my stuff. Like I just like make things for family and friends just for fun. So I don't actually like sell anything, so like the blends like don't ever really matter to me. I've never had a problem with anything sticking. This sweatshirt's so old, I have no idea what the blend is, but HTV, I've never had a problem sticking it on anything. And what's really cool about HTV is you can also stick it to wood. Like, do I have anything in here? I don't think so, but you can use HTV on wood. It's awesome. Like, it's so cool. The print quality of my printer is okay. Like, I did this rainbow sticker back here, and like the colors are super bold, so this one looks really great, but I have had instances where it like doesn't look that great. Yes, I have done HTV on wood, Michelle, and it's awesome. It's a little bit temperamental. You kind of have to like get used to it, but it's good. So someone asked a question about fonts. So I have a video going live next week for where I get my fonts and how to upload them into Design Space. But I'll just talk about it here too. So I get my fonts. So I have Cricut Access, so I paid $10 a month for Cricut Access, so I get those fonts. Then as far as like free fonts are concerned, I usually get them from Font Bundles. So I think their website is fontbundles.net. And I love them because all of their fonts come with a premium license, so it allows you to use them commercially. Obviously, like, read the fine print. Like I said, I don't sell anything, so I'm not super concerned about that. But if you are looking for fun, free fonts, Font Bundles is awesome. The other one I like is DaFont. But with DaFont, so they're free for personal use, and then if you want to use them commercially, you have to buy the license. Yes, I will do it. I will do a tutorial for HTV on wood. Vinyl for glass, permanent. Only use permanent vinyl. So the permanent vinyl I use, is Oracle 651. So this is the just blue. This is my favorite vinyl, and I always get the question, do you have to seal it with anything? So I've never sealed anything that I've used permanent vinyl on. I don't do epoxy. I don't do tumblers. That stuff scares me. I don't do it. So I only use vinyl, and I never seal with anything. So if you do permanent vinyl, and then let it sit for like 24 hours before you give it away, before you use it, and then just hand wash and no microwave, no dishwasher, you should be good. And also, if you're doing something on a glass or a mug, like, I would pick the chunkiest font or like image that you have, because if you're doing like these super dainty like fonts and skinny little things, it's not gonna last. I mean, it might, but I don't think so. What to use a printer for? So the printer is for print then cut. So there's an option with Cricut. So like some images just have like shading and things like that you won't get the same integrity of the image if you just cut them all out separately with vinyl. So Cricut has the option where you can take an image and print it out and then cut like the outline with the Cricut. So that's what I use it for. Do you have any tricks for glitter vinyl? Even if I adjust the pressure, it doesn't always separate when I weed. I don't use glitter vinyl a whole lot, but I think the best transfer tape that I've used for glitter vinyl is the Cricut Strong Grip. I tried to use my favorite masking transfer tape for glitter vinyl once, and it wouldn't even remotely budge. So I would use like a Strong Grip transfer tape. No, I haven't decorated my Bujo cover. Honestly, I'm like loving how minimal it looks. Like, it's just like so clean and like beautiful. I don't want to ruin it, or not that I would ruin it, but I like love the minimalistic look. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet. Epoxy, yeah, it's scary. But Shell of a Shop Boutique, she does stunning, beautiful epoxy tumblers and stuff, and so does Crafty Mommy Bees. She does amazing. Stephanie, she does amazing tumblers too, and like maybe that's something I'll try in 2021. But I know you have to have like good airflow and like gloves and like a mask and like all this stuff. I think Haley does them too from the foil plan, so it's really scary. So I just get all my blank stuff from, it just depends like what I'm looking for, like t-shirts and stuff. Target is like the best that I've seen. They're just like usually on sale and they're cheap, and they have fun colors and they fit well. Or Walmart. Bella and Canvas from Michaels. They're a little bit more pricey, but those are really good too. So I think I have So this is the Bella and Canvas blank t-shirt that I have. So it's like a thin kind of nice material. Let's see what the blend is. Okay, where is it? This is 52% cotton, 40% polyester. So, and this is what I did my Michaels sponsored shirt on. So it worked really well. So with print and cut, you would use, well, it just depends what you're like wanting to print and cut. So if you're wanting to do something on a shirt, you're going to want to use printable HTV. If you're doing something like you want to like sticker or something, you would use printable vinyl. If you're like making a card or something, you could do cardstock or copy paper, like whatever you want to print it on. Can you show us how to put washi tape on your washi tape holder thingamabob? Oh, back here? Yeah, so basically this is a magnet holder that I got from Lots of Style Shop. And also that's where these pen buckets are from. And that's where my little desk trash can is from. I just love their stuff. Like, it's so fun. So this, oh geez. So basically you just, like, it's just like this. And then it's a magnet, so I could stick it on like my little cart thing here, but I stick mine on this little rack thing that I have here. So fun. Can I see your crafting space? So you are looking at it. So basically I have my Cricut like here, so I only move it like if I have to. So I pull it out because like when you put your mat through, it goes all the way back and then comes like forward. So that, and then I have like my pens and my stationery up there. I have this, just has like paint and glitter and that kind of stuff. My heat press is over here, and then my printer, and then this is my vinyl collection. Oop, up my wall. And then I just have, and like my craft space is just my bedroom essentially. So, I mean, it's just my like little corner that I've taken over of our bedroom. So let's see, is there any more font stencils? I had a question, someone asked a question of, I think it was how to cut words out together, like a cursive word when like the letters are separated. So I think what she was talking about was, like, you know, if you have or you might not know if you're brand new, but if you have a font, a cursive font, and you type it out in Design Space, the letters are going to be separated because like it doesn't know how you want the letters connected. So, or it doesn't know what you're going to type. So essentially what you want to do is you want to type out your word. You want to ungroup it. So then if all the letters are going to be separated, then you're going to move each letter so they're touching, and then select everything and weld it. So I have a Design Space tutorial. I think I might go over that, but basically any of my tutorials where I'm like doing a stencil or doing like 99% of the stuff, I'll go over welding. So all of my tutorials are like start to finish. So they're a little bit slower, but I think they're good for beginners because I literally go through every single step. Like I don't leave anything out, or I try not to. So mine are a little bit longer and more in depth. They're not like quick and simple, fast tutorials, but that's just my style. I kind of like go from start to finish. So the Easy Press mat, okay. The Easy Press mat I literally just got maybe like a couple months ago. And I only got it because people were like screaming at me in my YouTube comments that my like designs would be more even or whatever if I used a oh shizers, my phone almost fell. Sorry. Anyways, people were like screaming at me in the comments. So Joanne's, I know, was it Joanne's? Michael's, anyway, one of them had a sale, so I bought one. And honestly, I think it does help. It like makes everything super smooth and even, and whereas I was just doing it on like a flat, hard surface, so I do think the pillow is worth it. But at the same time, like all my videos prior to like the last few months, I never used it, but people would get really mad. The stencil roll is this. So this is the stencil roll. It's the Oramask stencil film. God. Okay. I do have a link for the desk trash can. It's in my link in bio on my Instagram, through my Amazon shop. No, I think it has its own link. I think Lots of Style stuff just has its own link. So feel free to check that out. I don't get a commission or anything, but yeah. Or you could just search it on Amazon too. If there's no more questions, then I think I'll just wrap this up. But this was super fun. So if you want to see more of these, I know someone in the comments was like, you should do these once a month. I will try. I don't know. It's kind of scary. But do you feel like you struggle more trying to cut the rolls of vinyl instead of the sheets? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's a little more challenging because you have to like kind of flatten them out a little bit more, but I like the rolls just because you get like you get more vinyl. So my favorite glitter projects, the ornaments that I did. Oh, I think I have them under here. Okay, so this year was the first year I ever did glitter ornaments, and I don't know what freaking took me so long. Dude, they're so fun. Like, so fun and so easy. So I did a tutorial on this once I figured out how to do it. So, like, super fun. And, I mean, it's after Christmas now, so it's kind of, you know, a moot point, but yeah, that's my favorite glitter project so far because it was so easy, and honestly, it wasn't that messy. I don't like do a whole lot with glitter, honestly, because I don't know, I don't do anything with like epoxy or anything, so I just don't like do a whole lot of glitter. But I love glitter, like love glitter, love glitter. Joe hates glitter. Oh my gosh, when I was doing those ornaments, I literally spilled glitter all over the place. I'm still finding it to this day. Never told him though. Yes, I have tons of Easy Press tutorials. Like, just go check out my YouTube, and tons. I have a whole playlist of HTV projects. Oops. I just got one, but scared where to start and wonder if you need some type of paper between the Easy Press and the material you're pressing. So actually, with an iron, 100% like put parchment paper between the HTV and the material, just because the irons like aren't as like predictable or consistent. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. I just got this water bottle from Amazon. It's a gallon, and when I got it, I didn't read the fine print. It says Morning Guy on it, but I'm too lazy to return it. So anyways, but with the Easy Press, I don't actually think you need to put anything between the plate and the material. I would double check Cricut, but I don't think you need to. I really don't think you need to, but I usually do just to be safe because I'm like terrified I'm gonna ruin something. My favorite HTV. Oh, Caesar, duh, Caesar. I was like, what is my favorite HTV? Caesar, Siser. Caesar. Easy Weed is my favorite, hands down. So I think that's it. So yeah, okay. So if I did this once a month, like would I have new, like a topic? Or would I just do a Q&A like this, just like a hang? I don't know. I work a full-time job Monday through Friday. So they would be on the weekends. Because with daylight savings, I get home and it's like dark. So I don't have this like good lighting, so. Okay, so if there's no more questions, I think I'll wrap this up. But this was super fun, so thank you everybody who like came and supported. Don't forget, I have the 5 essential things you need to get started with your Cricut on my YouTube right now. Haley also has something on her YouTube for Cricut beginners. I think Corinne might also, I know she did a live Q&A as well. Sticker HTV. Actually, I haven't used... Oh, have I used printable HTV? I know I've used... I think Anti-Taste sells one. I think that's what I've used. I love you too, Mom. My mom's here. I do not know what is needed for waterproof stickers. I've never done that, but I will look into that. I think the printable vinyl that Anti-Taste sells, hi Dad, love you. I think the printable vinyl that Anti-Taste sells is waterproof or water resistant. I mean, nothing's waterproof. Nothing's waterproof ever. Well, maybe, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I have no idea if I'm able to like save this and post it. Nancy, my mother-in-law's here too. Hey, Nancy. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm actually able to save this or post it, but I will try. If I can, maybe I'll like go throw it on my YouTube too. But anyway, so, I'll wrap this up. I've literally said I'm going to wrap this up like 600 times. And none of those times did I ever actually wrap it up. But anyways, I hope you guys have a happy and safe 2021. Let me know if you guys like this. So like leave me a comment or DM me or something. I don't know. My goal of 2021 is just to like be more interactive on my YouTube or on my Instagram, and then for my YouTube my goal is to get to 100,000 followers. I'm at like 85,000 right now, so that'd be super fun. But anyways, I love you guys. Happy New Year. And I will see you next time. I will see you next time. There will be a next time. I don't really know how to like end this not awkwardly, so I'm just going to say goodbye.